Hi, how are you? I hope you're all well. Let me know if you are self-isolated or your school's closed and you're watching this. Let me know in the chat. I know this is a really an uncertain time when you might be worried about what's coming up in the exam. So I've just got a little bit of advice based on some other advice that I've seen out there and just based on my thinking of what you should be doing with your time if you're self-isolated or if your school is closed. So let us know in the chat or in the comments if that's you. Basically, I watched this morning, I watched a really great video from Lord Lego himself, Lewis Matheson of GCSE and A-level Physics online. Check that out, it's in the description after this. And he just gave some amazing advice. I thought it was one of the best videos I've seen in ages, actually. And he talked about his experiences in the army and how you can learn from that. And he said, you've got 3 things to worry about, 3 things to think about to keep yourself happy, keep yourself working well, keep yourself learning over this difficult and uncertain period. The 3 things were community, plan, and well-being, like mental health, basically. So I'm just going to give you sort of my tips on those as well. Go ahead and watch that video. It's one of the best videos I've seen in ages on anything, on any topic. So I thought it was a really great video. Thank you, Lord Lego, Lieutenant Lewis Matheson, for sharing that with students. It's great. Are your schools off? Let us know in the comment what's up with you guys. Why not? The first thing, community. Okay, well, you have actually access to an online community, a really useful online community of your classmates and your friends. So keep up with them. But also the kind of physical community around in your neighborhood is really important. We got a little message through our letterbox that was really gratefully received, just that somebody wanted to share their phone number in case we as a family were self-isolating and we needed somebody to help out fetching things or anything like that. So it was a really nice thing that you could actually do, maybe with your elderly neighbours or any neighbours around you, just to share your phone number as a kind of, I can offer you help if you need me to get something, if you need help in any kind of way, or just actually just a communication, just a phone call that can actually make you feel less isolated, less sort of on your own, part of this community. So I thought that was a really, really nice thing. But your school will be working out ways in which you can communicate with your teachers throughout this time as well. So keep up with them, keep doing the work that they set. So the next thing was plan. Always have a plan. Something's about to go wrong, something that we didn't plan for at the start of the year, something that we didn't know about months ago. And your school is planning. We as a department, thank you very much, Shane. We are as a department are planning for how we're going to teach science to any kids if we have to close, or also the kids that are already self-isolating in our school. My school is still open, but we're making plans for you. Now, your plan should mainly be to do the school work. Okay, do the work that the school is setting you. They will be setting you the right things to make sure you don't have gaps when you come back to school and there's nothing that you've forgotten. So go ahead and do that. Part of your plan should also be to get up and not just think, oh, it's holiday time and I'm going to sleep till 2 in the afternoon, but get up and work during the day, work during the normal school day. I would actually try your best to stick to your timetable. Get up, get dressed, settle yourself down and do some learning. You need this kind of sense of normality throughout this period. I'm going to suggest you're going to need to feel like, not like you're going to school, but feel like you're still doing the kind of normal stuff. Learning is absolutely important. There is a reason why we are classed as the essentials and schools are still going ahead where they can. Learning is massively important, but also people planning for you are people like Lewis, people like myself as a head of science, but also on YouTube, people like myself and Primrose Kitten has planned out for you the Stopgap Academy, and they are going to be teaching lessons, live streaming lessons. So if you want to participate in those, maybe let your school know that that's what you're going to do and share those out with everybody as well, because I think that the education community is going to learn a lot from this. And all I hear on the radio is people talking about the opportunities this is going to give us to try out new things about working from home and distance learning. So really engage with that. And you never know, this might be a new kind of way for education as well. But as I said, you're going to need normality. So get up, do the work that the school is setting you, and interact with your teachers. In the comments, then, what's your plan? What are you intending on doing? I've got a question for you really about what's the best learning platform? Because the other people planning for this, all the people like Seneca, all the people like Caboodle, they're all giving away their stuff for free at the minute. So what do you think is going to be the best learning platform? What's the app? Is it going to be bite-sized? What's the app that's going to win the war of COVID-19 of like, who's going to come out of this having everybody think, yeah, the one app that I really used the best and was the best for me learning at home was Seneca, or was BBC Bite Size, or was Caboodle, or was Tassamate? What's the best? What do you think is the best? Right? Let us know in the comments. Now, at some point, exams and stuff will happen. So you're best just not to worry about that. I know it's really uncertain. Will they happen in May, June? Maybe not. Maybe they will in some kind of limited sense. Maybe they'll happen later. Don't worry about it, but just carry on learning and learn for the sake of learning, which is my advice in any case. And lastly, well-being, right? So Lewis talked about having to do just like laps of the forward operating base. Watch the video. It's a great video just to keep yourself healthy. And actually, you could be stuck inside for large portions of the day having to do this work staring at a screen. But I know I'm telling my team, if we do have to set this work for people learn at home, not just to do things that are based on the computer apps, okay? Because answering 5 hours of multiple choice quizzes a day is not going to keep you healthy and feeling good about yourself. So do go out into the garden, do go out for walks, take your animal for a walk, take your dogs for a walk, go out for walks with your family. Worry about your well-being. Make a plan now to also get involved with one of your hobbies. If you're somebody who likes reading, then great. Use plenty of the time to read. Okay, read about your subjects if you like, but also read for fun. Or is there something, another hobby, a craft that you like to do, some painting or something, some drawing that you haven't maybe had time to do because school takes up so much of your life? Think about this as being some kind of gift of time. If you're at home, then you've been given extra time. You've still got to do that learning. You've still got to worry about your schoolwork, but you've also got this extra time. You don't have to go to and from school. So use it to get involved with something in your hobby. That's one of my biggest suggestions. Keep it varied, keep your learning varied, keep what you're doing varied. Don't just sit in front of the TV. Don't just play the PlayStation, although I will admit it's very tempting to get one of those games that you've been intending to complete done. And I think that is a good idea, but not all the time. I think that's really important. Get away from the screens at some point and get yourself some family time. Luckily, if you're self-isolating, you're probably going to be self-isolating with your family. So work together with each other, love each other, share the kind of the good feelings, support each other through this, because everyone will feel worried for some reason of that. Okay, I really hope that helps. As I said, this is Lewis's plan. I am just sort of adding my bits of advice on top of that. Community, be involved with your community online, keep up with your friends on social media, ring them and quiz them and work together with things like over the phone or over Skype or anything like that. But when you're learning at home, be part of a community still. Be supportive of your neighbors as well. So community is really important. Have a plan. Think now, this could be for a long period of time. It could be for weeks. It could be for months. We don't know. If your school is closed now, they may reopen. If they've been closed due to a lack of staff, then they may reopen, or they could be closed for quite a while. So plan how you're going to learn and put that plan into action. As Lewis shares with you in this video, go watch this video. As Lewis shares with you, when stuff goes wrong, having a plan always is the way to deal with it. Have contingency plans. We are putting into place contingency plans as schools that we've been working on for quite a while. So we've got you covered, we promise. And lastly, your well-being. Look after yourself and look after the well-being of those around you. Okay, if there's any other comments, then hit me up now. If not, I'm going to say bye-bye. As I said, Primrose Kitten has put together Stopgap Academy for you. So there's loads of YouTube out there. One really interesting thing will be I'm finding so many teachers telling me they're going to start YouTube channels and everything like that after so many teachers always saying to me, oh, I don't like my face on video. I couldn't imagine broadcasting my face out there or anything like that. So we don't have to. You can just do it on a mini whiteboard or whatever. So many teachers are going to start sharing that out. I think that's really going to be very interesting because your learning on online environment is going to become very rich soon. So if there's no other comments, then get involved with the people, all the learning you can do online. Still enjoy learning, still enjoy physics. I will do absolutely all I can. I won't be able to live stream all day, every day, because I, like every other teacher, will still be looking out for my classes, learning my subject over this difficult period. All right, thank you. Stay safe and see you soon.